are you all? Hope you all are well. See beta, one thing I would like to discuss with you beta. Yesterday I was on shoot and could not check your feedback at the time of the test held yesterday. See beta, but I am little bit disappointed with the performance of the students. The reason is only that it doesn't mean that you have not understood the concept. The main thing is that you are not watching the videos regularly. You are not honest. Honestly, very frankly beta, I am telling you 50% class 10 is irregular. More than 50% class 10 is irregular. We, the team Prince, is working so much hard so that we can deliver you our maximum lectures to you. And still your return is so bad beta. Very frankly, your test was very disappointing. One thing I would like to say, on this Saturday, after 3-4 days, again I am going to conduct the test. And this time, whatever the topic is going on, from the Monday, you have to do each and every question of that. I will give the questions in the test from the questions I have made you learn. Okay, in the videos, that is enough. Because one student says, sir, I have not seen this question. One student texted me, sir, I have not seen this question. But it's not my fault. I have covered each and every type, and the types I have covered from there, I just changed the statements, put in the test, and the output was so disappointing. So please beta, the only reason behind this your fall in performance is only your irregularity. Only your irregularity. Some students are texting me, sir, today I am solving 4.1. I am giving you the whole chapter test on Saturday, on Tuesday, and you are solving on Monday. You are solving 4.1, and then you are saying, sir, how will I complete? How will you do? It's your duty to be regular, beta. It's your duty. Whatever is our duty, we are doing very well, and we are performing. We are trying. We are giving our best. We are trying to give our best so that each and everything we can make you learn. But it's your duty that to cooperate with us. Okay, beta? Otherwise, definitely this period you will miss the opportunity. Okay? Now, come to the class. Yesterday, in the last lecture, I discussed exercise 5.1. What is AP? Who gave AP? From where the AP was obtained, and what was the concept in AP sequence and series, and what are the topics we have learned. Okay, now see, in exercise 5.1 we have discussed how to form AP and how to check whether is the given progression is as AP or not, yes or no. We have discussed this in last lecture. Now the one question was pending from exercise 5.1, and see beta, now we have only 30 to 40 minutes. So please be focused. Regularly, continuously I will speak, and you all have to understand the concept. See, question number 1, exercise 5.1. Question number 1, exercise 5.1 for class 10. See beta, what is here? Here is the taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. See beta, some statements are given, and you have to decide whether these statements are forming an AP or not. Whether these statements are forming an AP or not. See beta, what is given in question number 1 part first? Here it is given that there is a taxi. Suppose beta, we are living in a metro city, and there we hire the autos, taxis, and they just down their meter. From the initial sub point, some distance, the rate is, when the meter was down, rate is fixed. After that, for every slot of kilometer or kilometers, the meter shows increasing your reading. Okay, in the same way, in this statement it is given that in taxi fare for the first kilometer, we are sitting in the taxi and from 0 to 1000 meters you have to pay 50 rupees. Whether you take the hire the taxi for 10 steps, it's your headache. Whenever you sit in the taxi, your 15 rupees are there, okay, and you have to pay 15 rupees to the driver, or you go to the 999 or 1000 meters, you have to pay 50 rupees. But after that, even a single meter is added, from 1001 to 2000 you have to pay 8 rupees. Means for first kilometer, see beta, for first kilometer you have to pay 15 rupees. Okay, you have to pay for first kilometer. Okay, now from 1 to 2 you have to pay 8 rupees. Then 2 to 3 again 8 rupees. And 3 to 4 again 8 rupees. What does it mean beta? For first kilometer it was 15, and for the additional kilometer, for the additional subsequent kilometers, you have to pay 8 rupees per kilometer. Okay. Now will it form an AP, yes or no? See beta, I am directly writing the fare for first kilometer. Suppose person 1, a person went for first kilometer, only 1 kilometer. He will pay 15 rupees, yes or no? A person B went for 2 kilometers, he will pay 15 plus 8, yes or no? A person who went for 3 kilometers, he will pay 8 plus 8, 2 8. This is first, second, third. In the same way, first, second, third, fourth, and so on. Okay, now see what it will be. 15, 23, 31, 39 and so on. Yes or no? Now see, this is the collection you got. This is the collection of fare for the kilometers, subsequent kilometers, for first kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers and so on. Now see, is this fare is making an AP? Yes or no? You can observe, this is D here is 23 minus 15. 8, yes or no? D again, this minus this. 31 minus 23. Again 8. This minus this. 39 minus 31. Again 8. Yes or no? In all the cases, 8 rupees is the common difference. Yes. The given statement in part 1, question number 1 will form an AP. See beta, in question number 1, the statement was, in which of the following situations does it a list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? We formed the list of numbers from the first part and then we saw, yes, it is making an AP. And why? Why? Because the common difference of each and every term is same. Do you know the AP? What is AP? Where the common difference is same. Done beta. Question number 1 part. Take the screenshot. See beta, you have to use your own language. I am a little bit faster and I am doing the sums directly. Done? Okay. Now see question number 1 part 2. What is given here? What is given here? See, in part second, the amount of air present in cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at one time. See beta, try to understand the question. Initially, one cylinder has some gas, some quantity of gas. When you attach a vacuum with it, 1/4 of the gas is removed. Okay. In the second case, when you attach another vacuum another time, 1/4 of the gas is taken out. See, I am a magician. Suppose, let me give you an example. I am a magician and I have a power, a special power that the total money in your pocket, when you come to me, I will remove 1/4 of your money. Every time you come to me and every time I take 1/4 of the money in your pocket, automatically, this is the magic. See beta, this is the magic. See, suppose initially you are having 4,000 rupees. 4,000 rupees in your pocket. Okay, done. This is the first time. This is the first time. Okay, you came to me. Initially, you are first time. This is the first time. First time you are having 4,000 rupees in your pocket, and you came to me. When you came in front of you, I did like Om Swaha Swaha and Swaha, and then what I got? I got 1/4 of this money. That is 1,000 in my pocket. I got 1,000 rupees in my pocket. Initially you were having 4,000 rupees. Now how much money you have? 3,000. Now you have 3,000 money. Are you getting my point? Initially you came with 4,000 money in your pocket and in front of me. I just does my trick and take out your 1,000 rupees and automatically those 1,000 were transferred to my bank account. Okay, then. But you are unaware of this trick. You are wandering here and there, and then once again you came in front of me, and again then I did swaha. Again I did swaha. Now this time how much money I will receive of yours? See beta, this time I will receive 1/4 of 3,000. Yes or no? See beta, the money you have in your pocket, that's 1/4 I can't suck. Okay, I can pick, sorry. 1/4 of this money. 1/4 of this money. And what is the 1/4 of this money? You can check. 750. 750 rupees this time I have picked from your pocket, and you now have 2250 rupees. Yes or no? In the same way, now you have 2250 so much rupees. Once again you come in front of me, I will steal some more money, 1/4 of this money. Okay, this is the kind of example situation given in question number 1 part second. This is the same. See beta, initially this money was there. I took 1/4 of this. This is there. Then 1/4 of this. This is there. What does it mean? It means this minus this and this minus this are not equal. These are not the condition of a pay because common difference is not same. Okay, you take the screenshot of this, it will help you to understand the concept later. Okay, done. Now see, I am doing the question now. I am doing the solution for the question 1 part second. See, in question number 1 part second, you can assume desirable figures by yourself. To make the calculation easier, it's your choice, beta. Okay, what I am saying here, what I am doing here, you just see. Let initially cylinder was having gas. How much was the gas? Gas or fuel is there? Let me check. The amount of air, sorry, having air. How many units? It's your choice, because the size of cylinder is not given. It's your choice. Whatever the amount of gas you can assume. Let initially cylinder was having air, or you want to start from 1 or x. It's your choice, beta. Once again, I am saying, suppose x units. Okay, okay. After first vacuum, how much? 1/4 was removed. 1/4 was removed, therefore x remaining air will be x minus x by 4, 3x by 4. Yes or no? So much units. After first vacuum, 1/4 was removed. What is the 1/4 of x? X by 4. Remaining air will be x minus x by 4. That is so much. Now see beta. After second vacuum, 1/4 of remaining was removed. That is 1/4 of this 3x by 16 was removed. Yes or no? Therefore, this time remaining air is this minus this. 3x by 4 minus 3x by 16. 16. 12 minus 3x. That is 9x by 16. 9x by 16. Now see beta, initially you were having, now I am making a list here, initial x, second time 3x by 4, third time 9x by 16 and so on. Here this minus this, it will give you minus 1 by 4x, and this minus this 9x by 16 minus 3x by 4 will give you minus 3x by 16. Yes or no? And these are not equal. These are not equal. What does it mean? No. This given situation is not making an AP. You got my point? See beta, once again I am repeating. Here initially cylinder was having air x units. Okay. 1/4 was vacuumed out by the vacuum or sucked out by the vacuum. It means x by 4 is removed. Remaining air was x minus x by 4. That is 3x by 4. Okay. This is the air present in the cylinder second time. Now after the second vacuum, 1/4 of this will be removed. 1/4 of 3x by 4 will be removed. 3x by 16 will be removed. In that case, 3x by 4 minus 3x by 16. Remaining will be 9x by 16. Yes or no? Done. This is the AP. Difference is not same. Not an AP. Sorry, this is the list which is not AP. Okay, done. And one more thing, if you want to take any numerical value here, you take value here. Do not worry. Take 1000, take 100, take 200 to make the calculations easier. It's your choice. Okay? You want me to make this? Okay, see. I will make it. I will make it. Don't worry. See. Suppose initially air was 1000. Initially air was 1000. 1/4 is removed. 1000 minus 1/4 of 1000. That is 250. 750 units, yes or no? After second vacuum, 1/4 of 750 is removed. That is 375 by 2 is removed. Yes or no? Then remaining air will be 750 minus 370 by 5 by 2. Okay. But it will be 1500 minus 375 by 2. And you will get the value sales. Okay. See beta, what was my motto? My motto was to make you understand that whenever you are taking a multiple of the remaining, taking the same multiple of the remaining in each and every time, you can't make AP. You can't make AP. You have to take fixed amount return every time. Then in that case you can make AP. I think you have taken the screenshot. I am roughing it. Okay, beta. Choice is yours. You want to make the sum by solution by numerals or x or whatever is the value you want to take. You can take. Okay. Now see. Question number 1 part 3. Question number 1, part 3. What is the third part? Cost of digging well. After every meter of digging when it costs rupees 150 for the first and 50 for the each subsequent meter. See, but this is the question number 1 part 3rd is same exactly it was discussed in the first part. See beta, here cost of digging 1 meter, first meter is rupees 150. 150. For 2 meters, sorry, 150 will be added with 50. That is 200. For 3 meters, this 150 will be added with 250s. That is, you will get 250 rupees. Yes or no? See beta, this is the condition directly given that they are forming an AP. See beta, for the first meter you are paying 150 rupees. Yes or no? For the 2 meters, for the 1 meter you are paying 150 rupees. For 2 meters you are paying 150 plus 50 rupees. For 3 meters you are paying 150 plus 50 plus 50 rupees and so on. See beta, this is the same case of taxi. For the first meter you are going to pay 150 rupees. And for the each subsequent meter you are getting 50 rupees charge per meter. You have to pay 50 rupees charge per meter. What does it mean? 150, 200, 250 and so on. Difference is 50. Difference is 50. D is same. What does it mean? If D is same, what does it mean? It means yes, a huge yes, that they are forming an AP. Yes, a huge yes, they are forming an AP. Done beta? Okay? Done? Now, question number next. Amount of money, okay. And the compound interest as rupees 8% per annum. See beta, compound interest, no. If the case was of simple interest, because simple interest is the case where addition is done. Okay. But in case of compound interest, this is not the series of addition. Here every time principal is changed. Therefore it will not form the AP. See, question number, what is the question? Question number 1, part first. 10,000 rupees, 8% per annum for 1 year. For first year beta, first year I am doing find the interest. What will be the interest? 20 can see 20, 800. This is SI, yes or no? PRT by 100. PRT by 100. This is the first simple interest. Therefore, amount will be, this time amount will be 10,000 plus 800. 10,800. Very simple beta. This is so simple question. That's why we are going to do it very faster. Now, this is the first case. Now, second case, this will be your new principal. Yes or no? You all have gone through CI sums in class 7 and 8. Every time the principal is changed, every year, whenever the cycle of the interest rate is changed, the principal is changed. Okay? Now see. Second time, this is principal, rate is same. Second year, this is for second year, 1 year is also here. 20 can say 20, what is this? 816. What is new amount? This time amount will be 10,800 plus 816. What it will be? See, 16886. 11. So much is the rupees. Yes or no? Now check the amount. Series of amount. See, 10,000, 10,800, 11,616 and so on. Difference is 800. Here difference is 816. Are these equal? Not at all. Are these equal? Not at all. What does it mean? They are not forming an AP. See beta, this was a very simple sum of compound interest that for the first year we found the simple interest. For the second year, as the principal was changed, again we found the simple, but this time value is changed. Why? Because the principal is changed. In case of compound interest, what happens? The principal is changed. That's why the interest is changed. Okay, beta? No. Use no. It will not form an AP. Okay? Take the screenshot, understand the sum and do it in your own language. Okay? Now see beta. Question number next. Sorry. All the questions I have done. All the questions we have discussed of exercise 5.1. Now what we are going to do? We are going to discuss exercise 5.2. Exercise 5.2. See beta. Exercise 5.2 is dependent on the general term formula of an AP. See beta, in this lecture, now I am going to sum up the lecture because of again some trafficking in the lectures of other teachers. Within 10 minutes I am going to sum up the lecture, but here we are going to derive the formula for general term of an AP. When you understand what is the general term, see, first to understand I am putting you examples so that you can understand the concept. In the next lecture we will complete exercise 5.2 because it will be very easy. Because you all are known about the formula. Okay, that's why I am involving the derivation of the formula in this lecture. See, suppose 15 is the first term, 20, 25, 30 and so on. Suppose beta, here in this AP, fourth term or fifth term is asked. Very frankly, you will say, sixth term is asked, you will say, sir, 35, 40. 45 will be the sixth term. Okay. Then you will say it. But once you see if the 100 term is asked, what will be its 100? It will be little bit difficult. It will be little bit difficult, yes or no? If you are going to write 100 times this, then 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 and so on, what will happen? No output will be there. No output will be there. For that, why should not we consider some formula that helps us to find any term of the AP, of the given AP? Okay, beta, now see. We are going to derive this formula, which is in many books it is written that this is the formula for AP, general term of an AP. I am slightly disagree. Why the formula for general term is used here. Yeah, it is applicable in each kind of AP. That's why it is said that this is the formula. But what the word I am using, beta, I do use word for this formula is explicit equation. Explicit equation. What are explicit equations? Explicit equations are those equations which are obtained by general observation and are given responsibility to be fit everywhere. Are you getting my point? Explicit equations are those equations which are obtained from the general observation and given responsibility to be fit everywhere in certain criteria. These are explicit equations. See beta, now I am going to derive the explicit equation which is generally known as general term formula for the AP. Okay, see. Suppose you are given one AP whose first term is A and common difference is D. First term is A and common difference is D. Okay. Now see beta, how we can find a term of an AP by adding common difference to the previous difference. Previous term, yes or no? If we are adding common difference to the previous term, we are getting the next term. Now see beta, what I am doing here. Suppose the AP is A1, A2, A3, A4 and so on. These are the terms of that AP. These are the terms for that AP. See, first term. First term is A. Yes or no? Done beta? Now see. What is second term? It will be obtained by adding D. Can I write this A plus D? Yes or no? Done? Next. What is A3? A3 I will get adding D to this. A2 plus D. And A2 is A plus D. Plus D will be A plus 2D. Yes or no? In the same way, see beta, if I want to find fourth term, add D to this, you will get A4. A3 plus D. And A3 is this one. A plus 3D plus D. That is A plus 4D. Okay beta. Now see. Now as I am keeping, I have kept saying that your keen observation, your eagle's eye will make you a perfect mathematician. Now what observation we can achieve, we can get from here is that beta, sorry, I wrote 2 here, it was 3. By mistake I wrote, now see. If you observe A plus D, this is A plus 1D. And what can I write? A plus 0D, yes or no? It's my choice, 0D can be written. Now, see I am highlighting one thing. When I was getting fourth term, formula got 3D. When I was getting third term, formula got 2D. When I was getting second term, it got 1D. First term, 0D. You got my point? Now try to relate this. Whichever is the term you want to obtain, 1 less times D is added to the first term, you will get the desirable term. Okay, now see, if I want 100 term here, what I will do, 1 less times D will be added to the first term. It will give me the 100 term, yes or no. This is the observation we observed. In the same way, if any term I want to obtain, I will add 1 less times D to the first term, and this is called as general term formula. General term formula for AP. Okay beta, see number, whatever is the number of term you have to find, just 1 less times D add to the A, you will get the term. See, now see, 15, 20, 25 and so on. 100 term I was to find. First term is 15 plus 1 less times D. D is 5. Yes or no? 15 plus. You will get the result or not? A plus 100 means 99D. 100 means 1 less 99 times D. D 5. Multiply 5 9s are 45. 5 9s are 45 plus 4. 49. Add this, what will you get? 510. Yes or no? This will be the 900 term. Okay. Now any term we can obtain here. See beta, if you observe the formula An is equal to A plus N minus 1D, there are 4 variables. 1, 2, 3, 4. out of these four, if three are given, the fourth you can obtain very easily. Okay, beta, in exercise 5.2, we will learn this type of questions where out of these four variables, three are given and we have to understand the condition and find the fourth one. Okay, done beta. Okay, done by my side. Have a nice day, stay home, stay safe and please be regular towards studies beta. And one more thing, class 10, likes and shares are too less beta. Please, please, please like the videos and give positive comments beta. You all are watching the video. See beta, because likes are less, comments are less. What does it mean? It means you are not watching the video. If you are watching the video, if as I know my students are very good, very dedicated towards the teachers, they will definitely hit a like for their teacher. But if you are watching and you are not watching, how will you hit the like? The number of less likes is also describing that you are not regular. You are not regular beta. So please be regular, watch all the videos and give positive comments. And one more thing, learn and learn from the videos. And beta, please catch this moment, catch this, make this quarantine as an opportunity. Take this quarantine as an opportunity and try to complete maximum syllabus you can. Okay? Have a nice day beta, stay home, stay safe, and that's all for this lecture.